Welcome, everybody, to the Mac Bowman podcast. Today, we have a very, very good friend of mine, Backwood Bobby.
What's good?
How are you today?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
So, I first met you, I think, was like probably earlier when you were playing soccer with Nick and Adam.
Yeah, way back. Way back.
Way back.
Yeah, probably like 2012, 13, somewhere in there.
And then you've been playing soccer your whole life, right?
Yeah, I was like 8, I think, when I
You've
started.
always been pretty good.
I swear. I used to be nice. I wanted to go so hard. Like, I wanted to play in college and all that shit for a minute. And then, like, after high school, though, I quit. I quit, like, my second half of senior year, and I stopped.
What made you want to quit?
Honestly, I like dedicated so much time to it. I didn't really have like a personal life like that. I did, but it was hard. So once I quit, I started like really kicking it. You know what I mean? Like doing a bunch of music shit, going out.
Yeah. To get on your music, Backwood Bobby is a producer, an artist, a songwriter, sell clothes, fashion icon, freaking everything, dude. You are a DIY artist, videographer. Let me not forget that. He does pretty much all of his own promo.
Yeah, this is true. No lies here. I try to do a lot of stuff myself, like with YouTube and all the fucking outlets you can use to learn something. It's not hard, so.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I just think of things. I teach myself how to do them, and I just try to make them work.
And that's what makes successful people, dude, is just looking at it. You know, it's like when you first open up Logic or FL, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, right. For the first time, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the very, very first time.
100%.
But then, you know, you take it in chunks, dude.
Dude, it's such a long journey. That's what people don't get. It's like that 10,000 hour thing that applies to everything. Everything. Every single thing.
So you started making beats, right, first?
Yeah.
What was your DJ?
I was King Zaire.
You were first. King Zaire at first.
Very rare. Very, very rare.
And then you were in college. I remember your freshman year. I think you were a DJ.
Yeah, I was DJing all the little, feel me, frat functions and shit.
Hey, dude, that's how you get started.
Yeah, a whole lot of trap and EDM shit. Young Chuck Bass. What you know about that?
Chuck Bass, dude.
Rare.
That's what it was.
Only the real ones really know.
That was a crazy time. That was when weird. I think Chuck Bass was really when I was like, I'm starting to see it form.
Right. It's so weird. It was like I always liked everything about music. Like since I was really young, I always played instruments. It was just kind of like my thing. So then once I got into college, when I got to college, it was the first time me being on my own and shit. So I started experimenting with a whole bunch of different shit, different people.
Dude. Once you move out, really things start to change.
Yeah, and I feel like on a computer, I honestly feel like I could do anything. So it's like whatever, you know what I mean, just like pulls my brain. I'll be fucking with for a little bit, and then on to some next shit. That's literally just what happened.
And then after you were making beats, were you rapping on your own beats first, or were you doing the YouTube?
No, I was only rapping on my own beats at first. It's so crazy. I was just talking about this with somebody the other day, but my first tape, I think every single beat is mine except for one that Wyatt produced, Quiet Wyatt on the track.
Diamonds on Me Dancing days.
Diamonds on Me Dancing. I made that shit. I made that beat on Machine.
That popped off when it first came out.
Yeah, that was really crazy because me, like Hurt Boy, wasn't making music at all when I met him.
Yeah,
we were just cool, and he would like always see me making beats and shit, and then I kind of put him onto the whole thing, and we just started going crazy together. Like he got really good really fast, and we made Diamonds, and we didn't know like who was really gonna like fuck with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. At the time, people were kind of hating on the whole new like SoundCloud thing. We're talking 2016 maybe.
Yeah.
So once we did that and we like actually had a good response, it was just over from there. We were like, damn, like fuck it, we can really do this shit.
And was that like your first song that you made that you felt was good enough to release?
Yeah, Because we had a couple before that. We honestly had a song that it didn't leak, but it's like we never released it, but it was all over Tucson. Like people were playing it at parties and shit.
Oh yeah.
It was called Pull Up. If you know that fucking song, then
I
I fuck with you the
Pull
long
Up.
way. And then we ended up releasing it like way later, but yeah, Diamonds was the first one. I think Diamonds is the first song on Kurt's SoundCloud. And then I released a song called No Trust, like by myself.
Yeah.
And I made that beat, and that shit got a good response. That was my first song.
And then all the way now to present, you just released a music video
Right.
with Kurt, and that was wild. That was,
Racks Up now on YouTube. Go get that. Go watch. It's amazing, honestly.
it really is. That
Short,
beat is
sweet.
so hard.
Yeah. Shout out Sosa Perion. He made the beat.
Who
He,
recorded it?
I engineered it. Yeah, I recorded it, engineered. Me and Kurt.
Damn.
He makes that whole shit.
Who videotaped it?
Nappy Visuals, shout out Nappy. Nappy Ty, he's next in Phoenix. Like, Kurt had met him before and put me onto his work, and I seen him going crazy on Instagram. I was just like, dude, because it's not just the edits, it's like his work ethic, bro. He goes so hard. Like, if you go to his Instagram, I don't know how many posts he got, so I don't want to like say, but it's a grip, and they're quality fucking videos. He hustles, like, he really does his work, so I fuck with him. I'm trying to work with him in the future. We're gonna get some more shit in, hopefully. So.
Did Kurt meet him through ASU?
Kurt met him through Kamal, OTS Molly, because Nappy Ty did a video for him for Twerk Queen.
Well, that's right.
Yes, he did the video. Yeah, Nappy Ty did the video for Twerk Queen. I think that's how. Yeah. That's how everything like clicked up. And Nappy Ty does videos for like some of the most popping underground niggas in Phoenix, basically.
How old is he?
I didn't even ask him. I have no idea how old he is.
Damn.
I have no idea how old he is.
So tell everybody OTS. What does it stand for? What's the vision?
Yes. Look, OTS.
Give
off
us
the
the story.
shits. OTS, okay. Off the shits, low key. It's just at the time, 2016, that was like the most popping saying when we were just, young, just
Reckless,
trying to get money and turn up all the time. That was like just what every day was about. Like, get out of school, and that's all you were trying to do. So off the shit's low key. We used to just make more like reckless turn up music and shit like that. Well, we were just expressing ourselves while like finding ourselves at the same time. So it was just kind of like be yourself and go all out. You know what I mean? Go crazy, go stupid, go bonkers.
Who made it up?
I want to say it was. I remember when it all came together. It was like me, or the first time we said it, it was like me, Adam, and Marco. I want to say it was me, Adam, Cole. Maybe Tyreek was there. Because I remember we made the handshake, which ironically now everybody in Tucson does a handshake. Like, I don't want to be the one that like takes fucking credit for this shit, but everybody does a finger lock up. Yeah, I want to say it was one of us. We were all just in a room smoking, and that shit came up. No idea.
What made you want to have that be like the brand?
It was I don't know. OTS just had like a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it does.
And it kind of just had a good response, like when we were just throwing it around, and people was like claiming it that didn't really even know us. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of picking up. So we just ran with it. Yeah. It was a cool logo. I came up with the idea for the PlayStation logo like immediately after we came up with the whole collective and idea. Yeah, but it took me a minute to get it right. That PlayStation logo.
Did you draw it out first?
Yeah, I think what was it called? It's Adobe Illustrator. I had Adobe Illustrator on my phone, and that's what I did. I had a picture of the PlayStation logo, and I like traced it, like outlined it, but I erased everything except for like the, you know what I mean? Yeah. Where the P would be, that's the T, and just try to finesse it. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's fucking. That was my first like intro to graphic design. Now I made the cover art for this. I made the cover art for Racks Up.
Damn.
So, yeah.
When was this made? I feel like this is the first time I saw that picture of them.
That was way back in 2016 when we did the 1-800 off the shit shirts for the hotline video.
Yeah.
That never came out. Rest in peace, that video. But song's a banger. Song's still going up. It's like still one of my most played songs. It's so weird.
That was when you did the 1-800 hotline. That was everyone wanted that shit.
Oh my god, it was a hit.
It was a hit.
It was a hit. It was a good time. Like we threw that party for the video, and I was like looking at the pictures and the videos that we have from it, and it was just like a cool point in time. Everybody's
we had Steven, we had this Zay for Hotline. He dropped a song Hotline. This was when we were probably like 19.
Yeah, probably.
And
19,
this was like when everyone, and then Zay was pretty much the only one doing it and doing it well.
Right.
And he wanted to drop a video, and he did it at this party. And I went to this party, and it was wild.
We threw it at Fellner's house.
Yes. It was his grandma's house, right, or something?
We threw it at that crib, and it was like deep. We had hella heads in there.
So many heads,
everybody
dude, for this video.
Turned. It was a dope ass party. It was a good ass night.
It was.
Yeah.
And it was just East Side Tucson. Yeah, I thought that shit.
So East Side. That shit is amazing to me.
And it never got rolled.
No,
it never got rolled, and there were so many people there. It was lined up on the street in East Side Tucson. You can't get away with parties like that.
Yeah, it was a movie. It was tight.
And then video never ended up coming out.
Yeah, it was sad to say, but new shit coming soon. I want to do another like party type.
Yeah.
Like party type. I want to do a video that reminds people of like Tupac's like I Get Around video. Like
really?
With the pool.
That's
like
dope.
Just kicking it, just like summertime shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How about new music? Is that coming out soon?
Yes. I'm gonna drop a tape called R and Bobby. It's only gonna be 5 tracks. It's gonna be all like auto-tune singing and fucking vibey, like wavy shit, you know.
What was the single that you premiered? Your last? Remind me. What was your last?
That just came out?
Yeah.
Racks Up with Hurt Boy.
No, the project before that with Quiet Wyatt.
5-pack.
5-pack.
5-pack the EP.
One of my favorite songs by you is the literally I can't remember. You premiered it.
Is it Sauce?
Sauce.
Dude,
that one is a straight vibe.
I can do that sauce.
Straight. When I heard that, the literal first time I heard that, I was like, that's different.
Thanks, bro.
That's different.
Yeah, dude. Quiet Wyatt, his beats are just unmatched. Like, of all the people I get beat packs from, like, it's like a holiday when I get one from Wyatt. His sound is just so unique. Nobody's doing shit like him. His sample game is crazy.
And he came up quick.
He came up so quick. I feel like I didn't put him on, you know what I mean? Because he's like so talented and he's been, you know what I'm saying, known. But when he did the song with me for Honeyberry, look at my dabs, for real 2016 shit. When he did that song and he came to my show, this was my first show. I opened for OG Mako.
That's right.
And like that show was so jumping, and like I introduced him to a lot of people and kind of got him hip to like Tucson scene. And then me and him started doing more work, and then we kind of like got popping in Phoenix, like, or you know what I mean? Like people know who the fuck we are. People know his sound, people know my sound, and like they want to fuck with us. So.
Is he from Tucson?
No, he's from Phoenix. He's from, I think he grew up in like Casa Grande, and now he lives in like.
And you guys met in ASU?
Dude, it's so crazy. I met him through Rico, through Lil Summer.
Oh,
Simeon.
yeah.
Because it's so weird. Wyatt is from Arizona, right? Lil Summer is from Memphis, Tennessee. They knew each other from Twitter.
What?
Just off like regular Twitter shit. He pulls up to ASU, Lil Summer. He moves to Arizona and goes to ASU. He's like making beats kind of, but not like rapping like that. He didn't start until me and Kurt were on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once me and Kurt started doing our thing and he wanted to get on, he introduced us to Wyatt. And now we're all clicked up and shit. That's like OTS.
That's
right
crazy,
there.
dude.
Yeah.
Twitter really does that.
It was so weird because I'm telling you, man, me and Wyatt, we got some crazy shit coming.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Me and Wyatt are about to fuck shit up.
When do you think that the new tape is coming out?
Oh my God. Wyatt is planning to drop this tape with like a bunch of other Phoenix rappers, and I don't want to like spoil it, you know what I mean? No. But this song called Be Quiet is going to be on there.
Yeah.
I performed it at a couple shows. We got a feature coming. It's going to be stupid gas that we're putting on there. And we're talking about getting the video done. Hopefully by Vibe Good. I don't know if you're going to hear this or not, but we're going to talk to you, boy, because we're going to get that fucking work in. Either Vibe Good or Nappy Tire or somebody, but that's just going to be special. Probably we're aiming for like February,
nice.
March.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about features on your, because on my personal, I think on all of my professional work, I have, besides Cole, one feature.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like, I don't know, if you're gonna be a feature, you can't just do it because you're just a hot feature and it's just like a privilege to have you on there. But it does work. It does work sometimes if you're trying to like market it right. But I feel like how do you, when you think of features, what makes you want to have them on your project?
It's honestly, that's a really good question, dude. It's so rare that I rarely do features.
Yeah, you don't.
Rarely do features, and I have,
or at least that aren't outside of your circle.
Yeah, because it's like I honestly think that everybody that I personally like if I personally like their music, right?
Yeah.
Then I think that in some way we can like connect and make a good song. It's just about like making the right thing. You know what I mean?
And that's hard sometimes.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just like right place, right time, right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can't just be as simple as like, okay, I'm gonna send you this and hop on it. If it's not like that, sometimes they're that simple. Like I like my homie Splurge off Instagram. Like he was like, bro, let's do this. He sent it to me and it was just like crystal clear, and I did that shit, and it's a fucking hit.
Just worked.
It's called Stainless. Go get that on SoundCloud. He's next. He's from Atlanta and New York, but he be in Atlanta.
When are you thinking about Apple Music main streaming services?
I'm working on like mixing a whole bunch of my old songs from SoundCloud, like all the SoundCloud hits, and putting them on streaming platforms because I don't get monetized on SoundCloud. So that's like if I were to get monetized on SoundCloud over this period of time, it'd have been cool to have that go out. So.
Have you heard about DistroKid?
Yeah, I just used DistroKid to do Racks Up. And it's like I knew about DistroKid and TuneCore like way back, but I was really trying to take over SoundCloud. I wanted to be like the next SoundCloud person, you know what I mean?
And that's so hard.
Yeah, and I just like halfway through my run, I'd say I just kind of like hit a lump.
And what I'm seeming to find out is that the people who do actually, it's like, getting big on SoundCloud is hitting a weird underground community that's so tough to find.
Yeah.
And you think hard. You fit into it. You're like, I'm making quality music and it fits into what I'm doing, but it's not catching. So what is it?
Yeah, right.
And you see songs that you're like, this shit is trash. Why does it have 500,000 plays?
Yeah.
And I think, because I know some artists now, if you have caught a wave, SoundCloud is now doing things like Spotify is doing, and it asking you not to put your music on streaming platforms and just specifically keep it on SoundCloud.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, I mean, that's difficult.
It's fucking weird. SoundCloud now, it's like, I don't know. Blowing up off SoundCloud, nobody stays on SoundCloud.
No.
So.
But we got to remember that SoundCloud is like a perfect dream world that can't really happen. It's like this the biggest music platform there is, and everybody wants it for free to have unlimited amount of music to put on there. But how does this company like sustain themselves? Like they have to make money somehow.
They almost died at one point.
Yeah.
I have SoundCloud Pro. I think now every artist has SoundCloud Pro so they can track their stats.
Yeah. And the stats are important, dude.
Oh yeah, they're so important. So I mean they save their ass that way. But it's like SoundCloud, it just, to me, it feels like if you're going to get big off SoundCloud, it's such a cookie cutter way of doing it.
Yeah.
You get, SoundCloud is cool because their fan bases are just, you know what I mean? They're like die hard. Like the people that are on SoundCloud love SoundCloud. They always want new music. They're searching for shit all the fucking time. So like you can get a fan base that way, but you're still better off if you know somebody in the industry or you're trying to like network, you know what I'm saying?
How do you feel on new music? Like I feel like I've caught myself not listening to new music recently. Like I'm just so caught up in music on my own that I'm just like, the last thing I want to do is sit on SoundCloud for the next hour and search new artists.
I totally feel you on that. Right now, I'd say that I'm making a shit ton of beats and not really listening to a lot of music. I'm listening to a lot of like of the same SoundCloud likes from like a couple months ago, just to, you know what I mean, keep me going.
Because I feel like I feel like some of our friends have a passion for music, but they don't have a passion for making music.
Yeah.
And I feel like listen to music anymore that just I like. I feel like I listen to music that inspires me to make music. Like I have to consistently listen to that to put me in that like headspace.
Yeah. I feel like I go through phases because it's like sometimes if I feel like I'm listening to music that sounds too much like what inspires me to make music, then I'm like too aligned with it. So
That's fair.
Right, but so I mix it up. I listen to a lot of like I still am a music fan, even though I am a fan of making music.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just gotta put that shit on pause because I'm so focused on like my own sound and making beats all fucking time. And shit like
dude.
That. But yeah, I listen to a lot of the same fucking shit. It's hard for me to get into new shit. It's really hard.
What kind of artist? What genre would you say you are?
Damn, dude.
I know.
I'm such like a depth of genre
versatile.
person. Yeah, I like. It's like at the end of the day, I think it's either rap or it's rap and R&B at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like ever since the like 2000s, like early 2000s, I'm talking like Fat Joe and Ashanti and like J-Lo, like rapping and singing at the same time. That broke the gate.
Yes,
and now everything's
dude.
like hip hop and R&B. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hip hop and R&B. Fuck it. I'm about to be an auto-tune menace on Bobby. Bobby so wavy. That's really my thing now. Is just trying to make new sounds. New sounds. Depth to genres. Like I'm not trying to be put in a box and shit.
Yeah, I think it was really cool when Kanye came out and said he was just all artists should be labeled as recording artists, not like a pop singer, a rapper, anything. Because even me, I get consistently people come up to me and like, you're a rapper, right? And I'm like, I made a few rap songs, like but like overall I wouldn't say I'm a rapper at all. I'd say I have way more songs. I'd say I have a lot of hip-hop influence in my songs.
My first thought, I'll call you a singer. Like my first thought, because you be singing your ass off. Yeah, you be doing that shit. Yeah, it's fire.
I love that shit.
Yeah, that's the wave. I'm telling you.
I don't know. I think my genre is, I'm definitely pop with hip-hop influence, and I just love making music. Like personally, I don't know what it is, but just like ballads type of songs, like real emotion, real resonating feeling is, I don't know, it catches my attention. And I think it's really cool because a lot of people say it on the other spectrum, like being able to make a straight anthem banger and being able to resonate with that. I don't know, just with me, I feel like
it seems genuine with you, and that's why people respond to it. Just like anybody, whatever you're making, as long as it's genuine and people can sense that it's genuine, like you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, get a good response.
I also had like a kind of an epiphany not too long ago. I think about why I make on the sadder side of music is because I don't know, when I'm really happy and I'm in a really good mood, like I go hang out with my friends, listen to music, sit down, do like hang out. And but when I'm sad, like I think of being sad as like a problem, and the best like literally just like, yo, this is a problem, we gotta work it out. And so what I've learned is making music just pushes that out. It's like you turn sadness into something beautiful now, and now you can be happy. You like pushed through it and made something cool out of it. So I don't really find myself, you know, when I'm really happy and like turning to the studio. Wow. You know, as weird as that is.
No, if it works, it works. Shoot. I think that's honestly so dope. Me, I do it sometimes. It's not like my go-to thing. Me, I get happy and I make beats because making beats makes me happy. Like that's my thing. But I make a shit ton of like turn up and happy music, but that's really dope. Looking at it like it's a problem and you gotta go to the booth and work it out. That's pretty dope. That's
Thanks,
really dope.
man.
Oh yeah.
So, shows.
How
you think about shows soon?
I got asked to do a couple shows like in the near future, but I kind of just don't want to do anymore for a little bit. Yeah, I want to focus on getting music out because over the last 6 months I did a shit ton of shows.
We had
a grip.
I don't know if you've heard of her. She's a folk singer in town. Her name is Sophia Rankin. She was on...
I think you told me about her.
Yeah, she was on last week. And she's like the most dedicated, hardworking, on her shit, just like we are. Like she's graduating in 3 years and she's doing it all. She's doing a bunch of shows, and we were talking about, you know, in this day and age of music, is shows as a rising artist the most important thing right now, the most efficient way to blow up. because I don't think it is. I mean, she's doing a great job. She had an Arizona or a Tucson Daily Star, Tucson Star. I don't know what it is, but they did like a whole article about her, and KXCI has taken her on 2 times.
Okay.
But I think I like to always think of Lil Xan. I know as weird as that is, but like he literally did SOB. He's like, this is my first show ever, and like 2,000 people came. Like, you don't need to do a show anymore. Like, you literally can blow up online and then have your first show.
It's weird. I think that it's because certain artists that have certain like energies about them respond well in live environments. Like even when they're little like when I go to shows in Phoenix and they're local shows, and you see how their crowds like respond to the artist, it's like a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? And I know for a fact that those videos of capturing those moments are what's gonna help blow them up, you know what I mean? But some artists like Lil Xan, you know what I mean, there are artists that are gonna blow up without having to do live shows, because the internet is so powerful. You know what I mean?
Not saying that shows won't help you, they'll only help you. They're not the number one way to blow up anymore. Exactly. 100%. There is no number one way to blow up now. That's really it. It's like every case is unique. Right. People blow up in like the weirdest fucking ways, like just being on a, you know what I mean, just being on a TikTok, or just being over here, or just being in this person. TikTok, dude. Do you have TikTok? Do you have that?
I just got that shit. I just got it.
Is it Vine? That's what we were just talking about.
It's kind of like Vine, but it's like not. It's not nearly as funny. It's not nearly.
Is it more like music inspired, or?
I think that
dancing.
This whole new wave of like Instagram, you know what I mean, like comedians and shit like that, it's very like derivative of that. I feel like that's why I don't really fuck with it like that. There's some like people send me some that are really funny, but you go through that explore page, that shit is corny as hell, like real life corny.
You ever watch Black Mirror?
Yes.
Did you ever see that episode where it's like everyone is a DIY person and is trying to like entertain the world, and by as many likes as you get, that's the monetary value you get in life.
They're like talent show type thing.
Right? And I'm like, that is a crazy dramatic way of like what the world is just like trying to promote yourself online any way you can.
This is art imitating life. That's exactly what that is.
And what blows my mind is women can literally just be hot on Instagram.
Must be nice.
It must be nice. Because we gotta work our 10,000 hours to get money.
He's like, men have it so hard. I'm a feminist. No, I'm playing. No, I really am. But yeah, anybody can blow up anyway, doing anything,
bro.
Just
learning how to market it right.
We're in the golden age, but we're not at the same time. I think it's gonna be our success, but it's also gonna be our demise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Double-edged sword.
Do you like social media? Is that like your thing? Like,
dude, I'm trying to get back into it, because I used to use it with like no second thoughts like in mind at all. I was just straight expressing myself, like saying whatever the fuck I wanted and post whatever I wanted. Not that it was bad or anything, but it was like really free, and that's why I liked it. But now I don't look at it like that. I kind of look at it like
professional.
Like everything you're saying is kind of a statement. You know what I mean? Like when you're putting it on social media. Like I think if you taking your music and shit seriously, then it is like now that I'm taking this shit seriously, I'm trying to make sure everything's right. You know what I mean?
In college, there was this like one political. Her name was like, I forget her name. She like blew up, blonde haired, like super Republican chick, and people went through, and she was kind of young, and people went through her Twitter from back in high school, and they like 10 years ago, and they used that against her, and I was like, oh my god.
10 years? What'd she do?
I don't know. She just said dumb high school shit. This was like beginning Twitter where no parents were on it. You were not afraid of what you said on Twitter. You said like when you had Twitter fights, you had all that shit.
Yeah, bro.
And
dude, I just got my Twitter, my old Twitter just got suspended. So peep this. My producer Twitter, right? is my Twitter from high school, but I changed the username and I unfollowed everybody.
Yeah.
I'm only following like 70 people or something like that. And out of nowhere, so I deleted all the tweets when I changed the username.
Yeah.
Like there's like delete my tweet outlet or some shit like that. Delete all my tweets. And then the other day, out of nowhere, I just get an email and it's like, your Twitter account has been locked because of some tweet from 2013. And I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't even a bad tweet, like, at all, honestly. I was like, somebody just, in my head, I was like, did somebody just go back and report me for no reason?
Dude, I went back through my Twitter in 7th grade, and I was shocked at myself.
Oh, I want to see my old tweets so bad, but I don't at the same time.
If that shit was released right now, people would be, that would be a bad day for me, dude. That was the Wild West.
No,
when we were in 8th grade.
You think Twitter's savage now? Stop. Yeah, dude.
So I went through, and I think it took me 3 full days, and because there's no easy way to delete all your tweets from like a certain period of time. Yeah. You can just show those tweets, and so I went through, I think it was like 1,000 tweets, and just deleted everything before I became like Bowman.
The thing I used was like you could delete all of them, but you couldn't like select which ones. It was like all or nothing. So I delete all them shits. It took hours, but it worked. That shit worked. I had like 100k tweets or something like that.
Oh my god.
So many tweets. Just saying all types of I don't even want to.
Does any part of you wish you had that, so when you were like 50 you could just look at the things you tweeted in like 8th grade?
No, honestly, I bet you our like great grandkids will like pull it up somehow. Like, granddad, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, it was a different time.
Yeah, like you don't get it.
I think a big reason that motivated me to do this podcast, and I think what's so cool that you and I do music, is that this is literally like documentation of us. Facts. And like when you think of your grandparents, like I don't have very many pictures of my grandparents.
Yeah, very few.
I don't know what my grandfather was like when he was 19 years old.
Yeah, you gotta take advantage of the technology.
And so we have actual like musical projects that will be around forever, and I'm sure our family will literally keep it forever. And then we have these things that will just be like, I wonder what my grandfather was like when he was 23 years old, and now they have 2 hours or an hour and a half worth of content just to see.
Right.
I think that's kind of cool. Yeah.
If you're watching this, my grandson, you came from my balls. You came from my balls.
You're gonna be a legend.
Oh god, that's always funny.
I always like to think that I'm gonna get this close to making it, and then my kid is just gonna blow me out of the water and get famous, and then I don't make it.
Your kid gets famous before you. Yeah. I'm taking all your money, son. If he's under 18, boy, that's just mine. That's so funny. What time is it? 3 hours smooth.
Yeah, we're smooth. We got 33 minutes in, I think.
What'd you do this weekend?
This weekend, mostly just work, dude. After graduation, I'm just trying to make money, and then we just set up this, so this has kind of been on my mind, and I have the EP to release soon. Mm-hmm. Kind of just I wanted like a moment just to relax. Facts. After graduation.
Yeah, I did that.
Like, just sit down and have absolutely no responsibilities for like a week or 2.
Yeah, I did that. 100% did that.
But unfortunately, I gotta make money. Someone's gotta pay rent.
You got to, boy. Yeah, I went back. Like after I graduated, I went to my mom's crib. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks, did whatever the fuck I wanted, and started getting a bag.
Yeah.
Started getting a bag, boy.
And you're in Tucson now, right?
Yeah, I'm about to move back to Phoenix though. It's probably next month. I hope.
Nice.
Like February maybe.
Would you get a place by yourself?
Yeah, I like living by myself. That's the best.
That's my next move.
Have you ever lived by yourself?
No.
It's the move, dude. It's the best. It's just the best.
I'm starting to feel it. I don't know. It's weird because the older you get, you become more selfish. Yeah. And it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. You're just like, I want my space. I want the house to be how I want.
Yeah, facts. It's like so weird because I was living by myself, and then I had roommates, and then I was living by myself, and then I had roommates. You know what I mean? So.
Who'd you live with? Because I remember you were living by yourself, and then who are you living with?
I live by myself, and then I went to San Fran. I had roommates, and then when I moved back, I live with my brother.
Oh, that's right. You did that. It was an internship.
No, it was like a study abroad type thing.
Oh, that's
like
right.
Like a full semester.
How was that?
Up there. It was fucking lit. San Fran is awesome, bro. I love San Fran.
Really?
Shout out San Fran.
I've heard terrible things about San Francisco.
Dude, I don't know what you heard. It's like there's parts of San Fran that are hella crummy, just like every other city. Does it smell like shit
all the time?
No,
really?
Not the whole city can't smell like shit, dude. Come on. But
respect. You're like one of the only people that I've heard.
No, the whole city does not smell like shit. You can ask Nate. He lived there for 4 years.
Damn. The
whole city doesn't smell bad. It's fine. It's really fine. It's expensive, but you could walk everywhere. The weather's really nice. There are hella homeless people. It's the homeless capital of the fucking country.
Are they like Tucson homeless people where you're pretty sure they won't do anything to you? Or are they like they're gonna talk to you?
They like poop places like in front of you. They're like. You'll see some crazy shit.
Oh, no.
Especially on the subways. Taking a BART. No. Dude. Yeah, their homeless are like no other homeless you ever seen.
Let me tell you about this. I went to Europe last summer with my girlfriend, and I went to go visit my brother in New York City, and it was the first time I had ever been on like the New York City subway. And we were going to meet my girlfriend's friend who lived in New York, and she met us on the subway, and right as we met, were going one more train stop down, and this black man comes up to us out of nowhere and looks at my girlfriend like way closer than we are now and goes, "Why do you have a hair part?"
No way.
And I was like, and then consistently calling her the N-word out loud in front of everybody and saying, "Who is president? Why do you hate black people?" It was the most intense.
He's off them drugs.
Oh, dude, and this was like a full scream. This wasn't like finger pointing and being stern. This was him screaming at us for 5 minutes. And I looked around because it was the first time I'm on the subway, dude. I'm like, what? And I look around me, and no one is looking at me to help. Like, everyone is head down.
That's your problem.
And I just I just stand in front of the man and put my back to him, and he's just screaming at the back of my head, dude.
We were just talking about fading a homeless person.
Like
we were just talking about that.
Like, what do you do? And then it's just the culture in that subway, dude. What I learned is if you don't have headphones, if you don't have headphones in your ear, bro, they're gonna come up and talk to you.
That's fucking funny.
Every person on the subway has headphones on.
Shout out homeless people. Get better soon,
please.
Yeah, real life. But are you still making beats at all?
Yeah, dude. I was actually making something yesterday. I'm good at ideas. I got like really good melodies, but when it comes to like making full 3-minute beats, that's where I struggle. Like I'm good at the intros, or I have a lot, but making it a full structured beat, I think I need a little more experience on that. But I think I'm coming up with good sounds, and I have good ideas, and I have a few songs that are completely produced by me that I haven't released. But they're just, your beginning beats are kind of basic.
100%.
So
3-minute beats, dude. All my beats are like 2 minutes, 2.5, 2:45.
Do you ever think you want to make, like, there was a leak on Reddit of, I think it was Young Thug's 30-minute freestyle. Can you imagine making a beat 30 minutes?
No. That's a whole lot of copy paste. Like, I could do it. Like, I'll just copy and paste hella, but this shit was OD. 30 minutes. That's tight. I haven't heard it, but shout out Thug. He's a GOAT. That's GOAT status. Like Lil B, he dropped a mixtape with 101 tracks.
Yes.
05 fuck him 101 tracks. So,
how do you think he does that shit, dude?
He's the bass god. He's just.
Do you think those are actual producers, or how many do you think those are like YouTube beats?
Honestly, I wonder. He's like big on social media, so I'm assuming if they are YouTube beats, he connects with them and makes everything right.
I feel like if you were just like a nobody producer and Lil B said, "Can I use your beat?" you would say yes.
Yeah, right. Lil B, you can have my beats, bass god. You can have my beats, bass god.
When did he even get started?
Dude, he was with the Pack, the Vans.
Yeah.
They're new. Got my Vans on, so that's probably 2010, maybe 9. I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all the way back then. which is crazy.
Are you thinking of staying? I know last time we talked, you think your time in Phoenix is still here, and you still think you have a lot to give to Phoenix. Facts. What makes you want to stay in Arizona that is like the most tapped out music industry place you could possibly be in?
I think that Phoenix, Arizona in general, they have a lot of shit going, but there's not, I don't know. I think that it's hard for Arizona to blow because we don't have like a specific sound. You know what I mean? Like LA blows because you know what LA sounds like.
Yeah.
But now with the internet, not everything sounds the same, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't know where anybody's from just by hearing their music. So I think we're really close to have. I know a couple people like personally that I genuinely believe this year and next year are going to be really big for them and they can put Arizona on a bigger scale. But it's just going to take a couple people like kicking the door down.
Yeah.
So and plus I'm right here. I got invested in a lot of shit in Phoenix. I like
you do
have a personal connection to a lot of people that I believe in. So that's why I'm here in Arizona, because I believe in Arizona. That's for real.
It's kind of like a longevity if you think about it, because a lot of people will blow up from small places or like get the attention and then they move to LA. Yeah. And exactly. I think it's really, really cool if you can stick to your roots and actually allow Arizona to grow and not as just Backwood Bobby, and you get to bring up the pack and bring up everybody who you respect, and and that's kind of like, you know, I mean, that's why I think it's key, because I like people who like Arizona. Like I don't talk shit about Tucson, but you know what I mean, I prefer Phoenix over Tucson. I've been in Tucson forever, just whatever, like I love it here and everything, but Phoenix is where it's at. That's just my place. Like, but I try to mess with people that like Arizona. You know what I mean, that are happy to be here, that don't just like be sad and don't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like people that want to put on for the state. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've done my time here. Not that I don't love Arizona. I just I want to see something different, and I want to I don't think my future is to stay in Arizona and try to build the market here, but I don't know, just going out and seeing things, and I want to go somewhere green, dude. I want to see some rain. Go to like Portland. Yeah. Seattle or something. Colorado. I went to Portland once. Colorado's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Travel. Go everywhere. I'm a big fan of traveling. Traveling gets you opportunity too, dude. I just gave Pierre Bourne a flash drive. Dude, how have we not talked about that yet? Facts. Yeah. You were in that Snapchat, bro. You were literally right there. Yeah, I was so hyped. I was dumb hyped because I saw him one other time like 2 years before that, and I didn't have a flash drive on me. You were the one that taught me. On my thing right here on my hard drive, I have like a file specifically set because you told me how important that was, and I have it. So if I have a flash drive, I just have everything of my stuff right there. Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, like, say he doesn't say anything to me, I still took a shot that like a million people don't get to take. Oh yeah. All because you like just travel, just get out the house, just go somewhere. Get out the house. And like I went to Vegas to like go handle some business, like to get some money. So when I went over there, that's like he announced a pop up like the second day I was there. So it was just like by chance. So how many kids were there? There was only 60 tickets. It was at On the Arm, which is like, you know, Wayne's Closet in Phoenix. It's kind of like that, like they resell Supreme and Bape and shit like that, but it's like all consignment. Dope ass fucking store. 60. How'd you get it? They announced a pop up. You had to come like during the day and buy a ticket. They were $25. Did you wait in line? Like a little ass line. For $25, like that's not bad for like an up close and personal. It was a good ass show, bro. Did he talk to anyone? Nah, he kind of dipped out. How long was the show? It was like an hour and some change. He did T-Lot for like front to back. That's tight. It was so dope. He's talented. What was the best performance? He did a leak. He did this song called Switch Lanes. It's like a leak with Cardi. It's fucking. He was like, y'all know this song? And everybody knew it, even though it was a leak. Isn't that crazy, bro? Yeah, that shit was fire. Shout out Pierre, dude. Open my flash drive, dog. I met him when I seen him the other time. It was like, so let's say Day and Night was in May. I don't even know, but let's say it was in May. So let's say in fucking February or March, right? He's on Instagram Live, and he's like talking about how he lost his Gucci flip-flops, right? Okay. And then
2 days later, he posted an Instagram picture and he had his Gucci flip flops on. And so I just commented. I was like, "Is that a new pair? Did you find them?" And then he DMs me. He's like, "It's a new pair." I was like, "Okay, like whatever." Then day and night comes. He does his show, his set. Me and her boy, we like see him on the side. We like just go talk to him, like chopping. He was like really cool and humble, talking about like FL and shit like that. Yeah. And then he had the Gucci flops on. I was like, "Hey, that's your new pair, huh?" He's like, "Oh, you're the dude from Instagram." I was like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, "Yeah."
God,
that shit is hella funny. And then, so it's just like ever since then, I was like, "Bro, why wouldn't you have a flash drive? Because you already knew you from Instagram." You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
The fact, I mean, and that's totally possible. Literally, you could look at your flash drive and go, "The Gucci flip flop."
Exactly.
Dude.
All he has to do is go to the DM. You're gonna see. Oh. It's so weird. That shit is so weird.
Yeah.
I was just in the right place, right time. Open my flash drive, dog. Trying to get signed to Sauce House.
How'd you give it to him?
He was just like walking across the stage, just like high fiving people. I gave it to him. He's like, "What's on here?" I was like, "Beats." He's like, "Your info's on there?" I was like, "Yeah, like on my social media." He's like, "All right, I got you."
There we go.
That was it. Damn. I'm telling you, I'm trying to go crazy with the beats this year. Like,
good. I'm
trying to really, because in my opinion, engineering, making beats and rapping, that's gonna get you further than just rapping.
Yeah,
like
100%.
You're gonna get into more studios. You're gonna make more connections if you can do everything. So
I was applying for like this Capitol Records internship or something, and it was asking me the question, what can labels benefit in the next 3 or 4 years? Like, what's the next big trending thing that can get labels money? And I told them, I think DIY artists are the literal perfect people to conserve money. They're efficient and they're overall talented. Because if you think about it, like, let's just say you blew up, but you didn't know how to make beats. Right. So you make a hit song and all that money comes into you and to the label, but you have to split a fat percentage for the person who made that beat.
Bam. It's money out your pocket right there.
Pure Born, that like T-Lop Fort, like he's making all that money himself. That's literally all him.
Facts.
And that's really what, I don't know, that's what these labels can benefit, is just grabbing these artists that are not just, you know, you pay a ghostwriter or you pay somebody and they just do most of it for you. Yeah. That's why DJ Khaled, he doesn't make it anymore. We can't do that shit anymore.
You can't. Yeah, be your own boss, man. Yeah, I'm a big advocate. Do it yourself. Instead of trying to sound like everybody else, make your own sound from scratch.
Yeah.
Or do whatever you got to do, but that's just what I do.
And it's the whole thing of just like thinking that it's too big for you. It's too big for you to learn.
Yeah.
YouTube,
really all mental.
YouTube has everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Yeah, man. It's not hard.
If you have the focus, drive, and attention.
Today is the best time to make music. Anybody can do it. Anybody. Is it oversaturated? Of course. But you can still get in where you fit in. Do it. Brand yourself. There's never too many accountants in the world, just like there's never too much music in the world.
Yep. Bang. Whoever wants it more.
Really doctors more than accountants. That's what I meant to say. But you get the gist. Yeah, dude.
Do you think at any point in your life you're going to like stop music? Does that ever like come into your mind, like I would not make music anymore and kind of focus on maybe getting like a 9-to-5, but like still in the music realm type of thing?
I mean,
like, what do you think your future holds?
I don't think I'm gonna rap forever. That's fact. Fair. I don't even want to rap forever. That shit is, people who think like that, I don't get it.
Yeah,
I think rapping is like a young person's game. So
fair.
But I'd love to make beats forever, sell beats forever. That'd be cool. I'm always gonna get money outside of music, like always. Whether I'm working 9-to-5 or running my own business, like how I'm doing now. So, but I'd love to have a job in the industry. If I could get, I always tell myself maybe I should get classically trained, like certified in, you know what I mean, Pro Tools or something.
Yeah.
But
because what I'm learning more and more is that these, I don't know, I think you would want to work for a record label. You'd want to work as like some, like positions that I've been looking for that I think you would be good at is like brand development. I think you'd be good at like, can you imagine like if you had like a young artist that didn't really know how to be an artist and you could like teach them how to be a smart artist, man, and like things to stay away from. And
easy. That's all I'll do is like try to put people up on game that I know. So.
And that's kind of what I've been looking for. I just applied for, I think, Capitol Records. I was like it's like an A&R coordinator, and you help with hip hop and R&B and bring in new artists and recommend new people. And you know what's crazy is that like that's what I hope for, is like if I ever got an internship and they were like, oh, like what are some trending people that no one knows about that you think you could bring on? It's like, well, you know, like Bink. I know like the best people in Arizona, and if I don't know them like specifically, I have people who can tell me, like you, like
yep, exactly.
Who are people in Phoenix that are doing it and are like small prospects?
Yep, I could easily tell you. I like being involved in the scene.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
I think you've led a large part of the Phoenix scene.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to be everywhere, like working with new people, meeting new people, popping out shows. Like I'm trying to take Phoenix over. I feel like a lot of people in Tucson know who I am.
Yeah.
I kind of haven't even been dropping music for a long time, but everybody still know what the fuck is up. So the next shit that I'm gonna drop, make that shit go crazy in Tucson. When I move back to Phoenix, I'm just gonna focus on really, 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 really getting some FaceTime everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be everywhere. Beats everywhere. I got a song coming with JD the Anarchist out of Phoenix. I got a couple songs on this dude, Young Edgar from LA. Got a couple songs on his tape from my beats. And this year is all about getting my beats everywhere. Therefore, you're gonna know my Instagram and see all the fucking fire ass videos I'm putting up, new songs, everything.
To tell everybody, where are you gonna find? Can everyone find your beats right now?
Everybody can find my beats on YouTube or Track Train. Just search Backwood Bobby, Backwood space Bobby. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
What about that rapper that I just sent you?
What'd you say?
Did you see that rapper I sent you? That was Backwood Bobby, literally.
Yeah. Whoever that is, he's weak. Whoever he is. And I always try to reach out and be like, bro, like, I'll buy your account off you. Because anybody with this name, just delete your life. You're not me.
No.
You can never be me.
No.
Because there weren't this many when I started. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. There were people out of Tucson that was trying to drop my swag. There was like this kid named Backwood B. He was like,
no way.
I swear. And it was like, this chick I knew, it was like her little brother. And I was like, okay. It's like right after Diamonds came out. I'm like, all right.
Or what about that dude that ripped Sonny, bro?
Nah, ripped. That shit happens, bro. That's why I'm off YouTube Beats. That shit's out of there. I'm off YouTube Beats.
This dude, I forget his name. I don't even want to give him the attention. Right. One of my favorite songs Zay has ever made is Sunny, and it was really good. And who was the producer?
I Am Tash.
He's
from Tucson.
That's right. What?
And he's big. He's huge on YouTube. He's from Tucson.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Facts.
Zay released this song, and it kind of got big, well deserved. And then this song came out of nowhere with the exact same beat, the same name. And pretty much the same style. Yeah. The whole way through.
It was odd, certainly.
Very odd.
Hey, I'm telling you, dude. People that copy, that shit is weird. It's like, I don't even get to talk about that enough because people will think you're corny if you act like everybody's copying you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just don't say anything. But, dude, people love to jock my swag. It's obnoxious. It's weird. People try to be my friend just so they can copy me.
Yeah.
No joke. This is real. This is not high school shit either. This is real life.
People
grown ass men being very weird. Like, you didn't do that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. People want to catch a wave, dude.
Yeah, but it's cool. I like to influence other people, honestly.
Yeah, that's
copy me if you want. You can be my son. It's fine.
You know what I like to think, like, please copy me, because then you can give me that blue check mark on Twitter.
Facts. Right. Exactly. I could lead by example. My life. I want a blue check on Twitter. That's coming. What if this year? Give me a blue check.
Please give me a blue check.
I'm trying to get a placement. I feel like if I just get a placement on like a really big song, I could finagle a blue check.
So I was talking to my friend Dalton Hopkins, and he is out of Phoenix, and he is I'd say like a pop singer, and he's really, really talented. And he has 2 songs on Spotify with 250,000 plays. And what he did. I asked him, I was like, how do you do it? And he was just like, I went to like people who make playlists that kind of get blow up, like when EDM was big, they find like good EDM songs in a playlist. They find people like that he feels that same vibe, and he'll submit his song to that person and say like, do you mind putting this on your playlist? And he said he did it to like 100 people, and that's how it happened.
I've heard of people doing that. It's a really good idea. Like, I got a little bit of love. I just put Racks Up on Spotify, and like I got a little bit of love off that just from being in playlists. Being in playlists, you can pay for placements in playlists for like different people. You know
really?
I mean? Yeah. There's people that sell playlist placements. A little hack for y'all. Go ahead. I've never done it, but
I feel like that's probably something that I'm gonna have to do soon.
Fuck yeah. So everybody's doing it. Nobody talks about it. Put you on game. If you're still listening to this podcast, that's free game for you right there.
Yeah.
That's free game. Find people that are selling Spotify playlist placements and go pay and get your shit.
And get your shit professional, man. Don't be posting something to
get
SoundCloud.
Your quality up.
Get your bio pic looking good. Like, I don't want to see some bum ass picture of you from high school. Like,
no selfie for cover art.
Yeah, exactly.
Real life.
Well, man, I think this was good, man.
It was
good. I'm happy you came on.
Hell yeah, it was fun. That's my first time I ever did a podcast.
Yes, this is my second one. So thank you for coming on, dude.
Hell yeah, anytime.
Tell one more time, where can everyone find you?
At Backwood Bobby, Twitter, Instagram, Visco, everywhere. Dance like a disco. No, I'm just kidding, but YouTube, Backwood Bobby, Track Train, Backwood Bobby, everything. Backwood Bobby, that's it. Racks Up freestyle video out now. YouTube, go get that.
OTSLK, everybody.
You dig? OTS, that's the game.
Thanks, guys. All right, everybody.